Hello, everybody. AntKeepsGaming here, having another episode of a new podcast approaches, and we are joined by.
Hey, this is CNG Gamer from the Datalyzers. And yes, welcome back to another new episode of a new podcast approaches. We took a break for 1 week, but now we're back and we're starting off again with a great guest that I've been trying to get for a little while. And before we get to that, I want to give it off to.
Hey, it's SpaceKing here, back again. Been doing all right in my life lately. My meme account's been doing wonderfully the last couple of weeks. Last week was also really fun playing with the viewers. I hadn't actually gotten to do that before, I don't think, that much with Ants' viewers on his Twitch. That was a lot of fun. And also, it was also a lot of shenaniganry. It was also a lot of shenaniganry with the back and forth in the chat. That was fun. And, yeah, so I'm going to now hand it off to someone I do not know. Introduce yourself.
Hi, my name is Cameron. I am the current PR manager. Well, not manager, but I do the social media stuff for Team Destination, and I also do quality assurance and sometimes the music. Yeah, that's all I can really say to humble myself.
Okay, so sorry, just checking the chat. Apparently, we need to fix the title, but then never mind now.
I fixed everything, do not worry.
Yeah,
cool.
I fixed everything, the thumbnail and the title. So
I was gonna mention it because I was like, "Come on, are they gonna notice, or will I have to say it on the podcast?"
Oh,
Yeah.
don't.
It's fine. It's fine. It's live. It's live. We have mistakes. Don't worry. It's live TV. I mean, live podcast. So.
I mean, I'm half dead over here. I think I could be forgiven for forgetting to change the name.
Yeah. I'm going to go through really quickly. So there was a few things just to let everyone know. If we haven't got as much energy as we have today, it's like for some reason I spoke to the guys. I'm actually quite exhausted. I have literally no idea why. I did go a bit late, but I had to sleep earlier, and I'm still exhausted. So I don't know why I'm so tired. SpaceKing hasn't had a really good day. And then we was maybe going to rearrange today's podcast for another time, but then Cameron's told us that you've only managed to get the time off today for this podcast, so we'll feel bad if we cancelled it. So we wanted to still make sure you get on today. So we're literally forcing ourselves. Actually, no, Cameron's forcing ourselves to do the podcast today.
Come on, don't throw me under the bus like this.
No, I'm only messing. I never be serious. Don't worry, I'm only joking. But yeah. So as I said before, if we haven't got much energy. It's just because we all of us, me and SpaceKing at least have just like, yeah. But don't worry. But yeah, Cameron, do not worry. I'm only joking. Don't worry. It's completely our fault.
You're joking?
Yeah, I'm always joking. I'm never serious. So there's one thing I know, I'm never serious. But anyway, so we've got Cameron here. So what I know about you is that you're from Team Destination. I don't know if you guys know. So if people out there don't know what Team Destination is, could you maybe explain what Team Destination is and what your part is in it for us?
So yeah, Team Destination. We like to make fan Smash Brothers Ultimate renders for fun. It's just like a little hobby that we like doing. We don't take it professionally or anything. But long story short, I do the social media. Like I said, I also do quality assurance and the music. But I think the most fun that I have with it is probably the music, and then quality assurance, and then the social media. So it's sort of like a reverse thing.
Mm.
But we do take suggestions. We don't do commissions though.
Oh, I know. I was speaking to Karen before that. I was like, can you do a render of Marina Lightyears? It'd be great. She hasn't got a Smash render. Literally, every single character out there has probably got a Smash render. Someone's done a Smash render. Marina Lightyears has not got a Smash render. and Norris Glover. Okay, the only other one. But literally, I was like saying, Cameron, literally, I will pay you money to give me a smash render of Marina Lights. I've got money here, and I will give it to you. Just please. And he was like, no, I have to decline. I'm like,
Have you guys
one
done,
day.
Have you guys done Golden Sun Isaac?
No, that's what Cameron wanted, didn't you?
I believe. I don't think we've done Isaac. But the Isaac that you're thinking that I want, is
Excuse
actually Binding of Isaac. Isaac.
Yeah. Yeah, the
two completely different characters.
Well, with one similarity, the name.
Can you imagine like a team up like game with like Isaac and Isaac? Isaac combined as Isaac.
Team
Isaac
Eyes.
You know what?
Yeah.
Smash Championship should do that. Well, I'm not allowed to leak anything, so yeah, I cannot say if that's going to happen or not.
That's what that is in a bit later then, because
Okay,
we want to get to. Yeah.
In the context of Smash fandom, I do think that's a bit of an unfair matchup because you're comparing. Like, I'm not dissing Binding of Isaac. I love Binding of Isaac, but we are talking about the hardcore Smash fandom here. Like, that's just not fair.
So, are you saying that there's like literally no Smash fandom for Binding of Isaac? What is that what you're trying to say?
Minimal and/or to non-existent from what I'm seeing. I'm sorry.
It's very minimal. I'm still going strong. Even though I know it's never gonna happen. I've been advocating for Isaac since I think Lucas was re-released as DLC for Smash 4. But there is a fandom, because Nabrock Rock put out an Isaac render, and I'm like, okay, so there actually is people that want it.
You're right, Cameron?
Hmm?
Oh, you said there is a one, and then I thought he was going to continue talking. It just suddenly stopped.
That is strange, because I was talking that entire time.
Oh, that's weird. All right, so yeah, there is a. We'll just say take it as a one. But then, SpaceKing, you said there's hardly any like support for Isaac. But have you met Marina Lighty as a mischief makers?
Rapid Mickey.
So
I say that as someone. I say that as someone who would. It's not a character I would say I actively want, but if I did get, what would be the wrong Isaac for me. I would not be mad. I mean, I'd be mad because I'd be so it's like, you assholes gave me the wrong Isaac. But I would still be happy because I really, 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 really like The Binding of Isaac. I think it's a genuinely great game.
Yeah.
So
and then,
when it comes to like who I want and what I'm happy with, those do not like clash with each other. I'm happy with the roster right now because we have like what 80 something characters right now, 90, close to 90, but like any character would make me happy since it's a new character and a new play style, and I feel like that's not what a lot of people get because they're just getting worked up over a single character out of a sea of like tens.
Oh, hey, can you hook us up with a link to your Twitter or whatever it is you're posting this stuff from? We should post it in the video chat now that I think about it.
Yeah, just to update everyone as well, because WAH is not here and I can't stream on YouTube now. Literally, it's all down to SpaceKing today. So just to let everybody.
I could just surround sound in my room, so never happening. Yay.
But yeah, speaking of like characters and stuff like that, as you said, Cameron, like my character hardly gets any support. You know, it's a niche sort of game. Nobody really knows mischief makers. You didn't even know when I said about Marina. He said, "Oh, what, Marina from Splatoon?" I'm like, "No, not that one."
I said that as a joke because I already know that there's like inkling in the game, but like regardless.
Yeah, I understand. And what was trying to get to is basically, even though I know she probably hasn't got a single chance of getting into Smash, and again, she's got a unique moveset and stuff. I will not stop supporting her. I've got a full Smash account, Marina for Smash, or at Smash_Marina, if anyone wants to check me out. And I will never stop supporting her. But what I found out, though, which is really cool, every day that I support Marina Light Years, I just see like another video done by somebody else, and it's like, or someone else has done a video, or like they mention it like near enough daily, and I'm like thinking there's actually more support for Marina than I actually originally thought, and it's just like more and more people daily are just like, just finding out about her or playing the game, like, oh yeah, mission makers, and then everyone tags me in it. I'm like, oh, this is cool. So it's pretty cool. So that. But yeah, so Team Destination. So let's go back to you because it's mostly about you, Cameron, because you are a guest here. So
Yeah, what's up?
obviously you've told us what you do in Team Destination and what Team Destination is. So how did you like meet the other guys with Team Destination? Well, basically got Team Destination started, and did you reach out to the guys, or did they reach out to you? Stuff like that.
So it's kind of a long story. I met Galactical a while ago. So I met Galactical a while ago through another friend, and we became what?
What's his name? Sorry, I didn't hear that.
I became friends with Haruka or Galactical around a while ago. But I met her through another friend of mine, and we just became really good friends. And through that, I found out about Team Destination. So after a while, I was supporting them, and then I was like, I might be able to help with the social media since uh, it just seemed sort of like there were long gaps between renders, since they do take time, no matter how hard you think they don't. Um, but yeah, I basically asked Haruka, and she was like, "I'll get with the team and ask for you." And I said, "All right." And she came back like maybe I think 10 or so minutes later, I don't remember, and said, "Yeah, you can join." And that's just how I got in.
I'm just looking over these now that I finally managed to finagle my way over to your account. These are awesome.
If my Twitter loads, yeah, I think I'm following.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
I
I'm
don't
following
think
you.
I'd heard of you guys before this point. So this is
I definitely heard because of the ANPA and stuff.
Ah,
So yeah, you got the Phoenix Wright one, February 1st. That was quite cool. I mean, I think I've seen a lot, and I was just amazed by it. I was like, maybe these guys could do Marine Light Years, and it's like, no.
do me a solid and make Isaac, please.
No.
If
I
possible.
asked Marina first. So.
Okay, do Marina and then Isaac, and then you then you have become the greatest guests in the history of our show. Instantly.
Yeah. You've got that title. Also, I do like what you do about like YouTubers as well. It's like you got, I guess, Scott the Was here as a render. That's so cool. I'd love to be a render in Smash as well. And Papa Gino's followed you. Nice. I'm literally just going through all like
Tracer? Fall Guys. Oh, I can see you
I
guys
will
made some
say-
meme pics.
I will say.
Oh, that's a Master Chief. That's a
people
great
don't-
pick.
People don't understand. I feel like there's a lot of things that people don't understand about Team Destination. One of the main ones being is that the people that we render, most of the time, well, not most of the time. Actually, yeah, most of the time. Most of the time they are not characters that we actually want in Smash.
Ooh, that's a cool
It's
looking
like
Dante.
maybe it's like maybe a 50-50. Like we do want them, we don't want them. There are obvious ones like the anime renders, the fucking VTuber render. Um,
You people
those
made
aren't getting in.
Narukami and Makoto renders. Okay, I love you. I love you. I'm retweeting these right now.
This is why you guys should follow Team Destination on Twitter, just to let you know. That's a perfectly good reason.
They made Persona 4 U and Persona 3 Makoto. Yes, this is glorious.
SSB you if you want to follow these guys, which I highly recommend you should. So, but yeah, no, it's cool that you do all this, and you said about characters you don't want in Smash. Well, Marina Light, this is perfect. You don't want her in Smash, do you? I'll keep this up. Don't worry. No, but that's cool. No, that's cool. Yeah, it's a very good stuff you got going on here, and I look forward to seeing what more stuff you guys do. And I actually just scrolling. There is something I do want to bring to your attention, but I won't bring that just yet. Is there anything else that we haven't talked about like yourself, Team Destination, that you want to talk about some more? You got the floor. The floor's all yours, Cameron.
Yeah, I know the floor is mine. I'm just not that much of a talker.
That's okay. Anything you wish. Literally, it's just us talking. You don't have to worry about anyone else.
Don't worry about it. When I first joined the podcast here, I had to break out of a little bit of my shell and some of my anxiety there, so I totally get it.
I think we all wasn't we, when we first started? Like me with the guys when we first started the podcast, I was just literally like, I was so nervous because I was like, oh, these guys know Chris, and obviously Chris is a big YouTuber, and I was like all shaky and stuff. So, but yeah, no, these guys are, made friends here. Guys are great and stuff, so I completely understand that. And don't get me wrong, even though I'm a streamer / YouTuber, I can talk for days on like my YouTube channel. And when it came to the podcast, I was like, this, and then somehow I got like literally pushed into the host role. So then I've got no choice. But
but going back to the floor is mine thing, I don't think I have anything else that I could really bring up about Team Destination. Because like I feel like I've discussed mostly everything. I don't want to get into like the recent stuff with Corno and ANPA.
Yeah, no, you don't have to. Anything you don't want to discuss, you don't have to discuss. Like if I mention something to you, you can just say no, I don't feel comfortable talking about that. So, but there is something I do want to talk about to you. There's something I do want to talk about, like the probably yes, we got the good stuff like about you and Team Destination, but I want to go because it's always fascinating to me about like not just the good stuff and where you came from and everything, but also the bad side as well. Like, is there? I know, like going through some of your tweets on here, there's one with there's just no point trying to reason with this guy, is there? And it's got a picture of Among Us. What block content done?
Oh yeah, block content.
So do you wish to go into that or not really? It's entirely up to you.
Do I want to talk about it?
It's entirely up to you. You don't have to. It's entirely up to you.
Well, here's the thing. I've been trying to not get as clingy towards like this guy not crediting people for their renders, because it seems like he has changed for the most part. But like back then, he would just re-upload stuff without even taking the time to research. And even when you like brought up, hey, this is the creator, he still wouldn't credit. So it just seemed really meh from him.
Yeah, because
I feel like he has changed.
Yeah, well, here's the thing. I'm not. This is not. Yeah, I saw that tweet, but it also reminded me of something else as well. Like I know block content has done this as well, and as you said, not crediting and stuff. He's very hard to get hold of. Definitely, I'm not trying to defend him in any way, but here's my thing as well with like renders like this. I know there was a thing going on when other YouTubers were uploading, like they'll use render. I mean, to be honest, in my own speculation videos, like ages ago, I did. I put renders in my video, but I literally all I did was just Google the character and just put it on screen. I didn't realize
Yeah,
that.
of course.
I didn't realize that literally that I had to give credit, and maybe I should have done. So I'm guilty of that, but not something like this render right here. But all I did was just type in like Geno Super Mario RPG, and I'll just find like either the closest one to Geno or like a 3D render. And if someone did say to me like, "Oh, that's my that's my work, could you please credit?" Absolutely, 100%. I'll put in the description straight away that this was done by so and so. But as I said to the guys, like I said, like block content, yeah, that's fine. But it's you can't just like blame one person without blaming some other people, because obviously other YouTubers done it. We've had this before in the past where like
Yeah, of course, because like either all of it's okay or none of it's okay, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, dead on. Yeah. So it's not like, obviously I'm not trying to defend it. Yes, you 100% should credit. Now I know this. That's a thing you should. Obviously, like we do say, like, well, I mean, I guess it's kind of like something you should do anyway. But like, obviously, with the speculations and leaks that you just don't think. Like me, I didn't even think until like this was brought up to our attention like a while back by someone else, and I'm thinking, oh, I did not know that. I just thought like, because it's on the internet, it's there for everyone to use. Everyone else has been using it. I didn't know I had to do that. Like I even went back for other YouTubers' videos, and like no one else has to give credit to others. And again, they should have done. So that's just what I think. So 100%. But other than this, has there been any other sort of like not as in Team Destination themselves with the members, but more like the community? How's the community been with Team Destination, like the bad side sort of it? So is there anybody that will like maybe keep pestering you, not including myself, about a render to make or something like that?
There was this one guy that that kept bothering us about Natsuki from DDLC, because we hadn't done her yet in the group of DDLC renders, and uh, we were just like, please be patient, please be patient. It takes a while. We're on a bit of a burnout. We just want to take some time. But yeah, other than that, I don't think there's anyone else during the time that I was there. During the time that I was working with Team Destination. I phrase that like I'm not working there, but I still work with them.
Yeah, which is cool. I said, like, I didn't know if there's obviously, because you guys make amazing renders, and you told me music. Did you say as well music? That was the other thing.
Yeah. I've been doing music for about 3 to 4 years now.
Okay.
That is impressive.
I started my music stuff with just basic mashups on SoundCloud of all places, but like then I started getting comfortable with my workstation, and I started doing tiny changes to game music, or I started arranging stuff in the style of another game's track. And then it just sort of spiraled into doing mashups with arrangements, and then it just went into full arrangements, and that's where I am right now.
Yeah. Yeah, I think what I was trying to say is, so what is like the bad side of like being part of Destination? But I didn't want to say like not the other people. I mean, just like dealing with like probably the community, as said, like Smash renders and stuff. I'm terrible at explaining myself. So
Yeah, don't worry.
yeah, so yeah, no, the guys seem really cool. They said the stuff you do is quite cool, and you do like music as well. It's really quite a good thing that you're going there. I mean, like I don't know if there's any other like I don't know if there was. Is there any other like is there any like other guests like Twitter or a group of people that do the same sort of thing like you do out there, or is it just like I think really?
I will say there is this one group of Smash dedicated content creators. They make character icons, like they make stock icons.
Oh, that's it.
Oh, stock icon missions.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
And-
got the owner of it,
Oh, him, yeah.
Wampor. Yeah, we got Insane. I think that's what his name is. SVG.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to get Chomper sometime, but I'm not sure when.
I think I actually used
And-
a stock icon. Like he made one for Marina, and actually used that for the Marina account on Twitter, which is cool.
But other than that, Kibo, one of my friends, Kibo, he makes amazing smash style arrangements. You should definitely check him out. I know this isn't like a sort of plug section, but like
And you can plug whoever you want.
In yourself.
But yeah, I think Kibo deserves way more recognition than me, and I aspire to make stuff like him if I'm being honest.
Yeah, it's cool.
Oh,
Here, go on. What was you going to say, CNJ?
yeah, sorry, I thought someone else was speaking. Yeah, I also plan to make music myself, like everyone else. I've been for about 1 to 2 years, and I've made a lot of Smash arrangements. Yeah, I can send you some in gems if you want.
Sure.
So, yeah, I want to try collaborating with some people, like maybe you or Kibo or other people with music, but not sure when. I am part of the for Smash Championship for Reveals and Music, so it's a big bonus. So,
Yeah, CNJ, you got your fingers in many pies, haven't you?
You guys talk about how all these immense talents and passions, and all I'm thinking back to is that one time 5 years ago where I experimented with making YouTube poops. And one of my videos is titled YouTube Poop, Ed Sinks to the Titanic.
Yeah, I mean, like, think how I feel. You guys are talking about all that, and the only thing I did was trying to code a fighting game. But you know, it's coding's hard.
I take it that didn't work that great.
Well, no, I
And
actually
you do
made
cool Twitch streams.
So
I will say, going back to music and YouTube poop stuff. Have you guys heard of YouTube poop music video?
no.
Yes?
Oh boy, this just sounds like art.
No, I haven't heard.
So
YouTube poops are art.
So basically, YouTube poop, it's just a bunch of random shit. But YouTube poop music video, that's an entirely different form of art, if you ask me. You can take sources of just anything, and you pitch it up and down, and just set it to music. And I've done some myself. There are people that I've seen do Smash styled YouTube poop music videos. But yeah, it's like really interesting.
Ah, I see. So this is how Silva Gunner made the Minecraft Smash Bros. Music before Minecraft actually made it to Smash Bros. Oh boy, I feel like I just said something that would make someone very far away angry. Also, I have no animosity towards Steve. I'm actually cool with him being in the game.
I will say I am that person that you made angry. I'm not far away. But yeah, speaking of Steve Gunner, I've actually done some stuff for them myself. It's actually pretty interesting that you bring them up.
Well, of course they
It's
have
like,
to.
it's not just
Anytime,
one guy as well.
anytime there's remixes of in a meme context brought up, we have to bring him up. Like obviously the entire purpose of this podcast was to have this glorious man on our show one day. Just like my pipe dream is to have Chugga Conroy on.
I want Choctopus. I would love to have Choctopus on here one time.
My pipe dream is to have Epic Mickey for Smash in here.
No, Epic Mickey just in
Isn't
Smash.
that you?
Oh, was
Yes,
the
Yeah,
joke?
that is actually C&J.
mm.
The cringe
I don't
one
know
who
why,
just
but
makes
for
the weirdest
until
numbers.
just now, I never put it together that you were that guy on Twitter.
You never knew. You never knew.
I didn't
Okay,
put it
that's-
together. I'm sorry.
Now I know. Now
It's just
SpaceKing knows that. He's gonna just unfollow.
I feel oh man, I feel like Mishima from Persona 5, who's just strung along the entire game into thinking that Joker is just a friend of the Phantom Thieves. No, he straight up was one. That's what I feel
don't know
like
what
right
that
now.
means. I never played Persona, so I don't know what that means. I guess that's good. Yes.
No, that's not good because he's like the worst character in the game. But that's beside the point.
Right. And guess what, SpaceKing? I'm Marina for Smash account.
I knew that. I knew that because you're the only one purpose. You're the only You're the only person in this dimension that wanted her before you started this movement.
Hey, the thing is though, there was a for Smash account like for
That
Marina
died
before me, and I overtook her, and well, she wanted to change her account anyway, and then like I overtook her, and yeah, I don't know what's happened to her now. So, which is cool because like even WAH, who's not here, he's become the main WAHluigi for Smash account on Twitter. I said we got C&J pushing for Epic Mickey,
and I'm the
and
second
then,
biggest Golden Sun account. Let's go.
if you're the second biggest, so you can give me another shout out.
I'm the biggest Epic Mickey account for some very strange reason. Why did the Wiki or the Epic team not have more? They should. I just made stuff awkward. I'm sorry.
I can't wait for Nintendo to actually announce a Golden Sun game, and then my account and Allied Adepts accounts get banned because Nintendo DMCA's us because the people keep confusing our meme accounts with the real account that they'll put up. That would be like it's like the monkey paw. Like I spent 3 years of my life working on this account. I got Golden Sun back, but my entire work just went up in ashes. This is truly an Infinity War moment. A soul for a soul.
But yeah, I don't know if any of you want to talk about something else now, or
Me?
anyone throwing whatever you want to talk about, like goes on Nintendo, or just more about yourself, Cameron. Whatever you want to do.
I don't really have anything to talk about. I'm just here for the ride, and I'm here to just talk about whatever you guys want to talk about.
Cool. Well, I'll give it to C&J. If there's anything Nintendo, because like I'm more busy than I am, so it's kind of like I'm trying to keep up, but it's hard for me to keep up with Nintendo like news. So in C&J, if there's anything round you want to talk about, or
yeah. So this week from today, Super Mario 3D World and Bowser's Fury comes out. A lot of stuff had leaked already today. A lot of music, which I'm not going to go into either. But I'll tell you this: a lot of the songs are bangers. Yes,
we would get banned,
will, and I'm not going to.
Where
Yeah,
the
there's
tracks,
a lot of music.
Were the tracks remade?
No. There was like specific music for Bowser's Fury.
You just, yeah, I was gonna say, is it just Bowser's Fury music that leaked? Okay.
And I think, actually, I'm not going to go into that because another spoiler.
that's why.
This reminds me of...
I'll say only that. So
this reminds me of...
But the music is bangers.
This reminds me of how like some random people in like, I think it was like Mexico, managed to get copies of Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition like 10 days before launch, and they just streamed the entire extra mode. And yeah, like because they added a new campaign in that remake, and then they just streamed the whole content. Like, ouch. That must have sucked to work on that for like a year and a half, and then just spoilers just blew up Twitter and everybody knew everything. That must have sucked.
That kind of reminds me how people were streaming Smash Brothers Ultimate early, and especially even like Smash 4 for 3DS, like when it was released in Japan, since they got it early. Um, it kind of reminds me of that, how people were like watching Japanese people play the streams just for Smash Brothers. It just boggles my mind.
I mean, that's what we was talking to you about earlier, about like how like everyone's getting a copy of something quicker than everybody else. Like, I know the big content creators and stuff like this, but it's like, come on, just like throw a little kind of crumb to like the smaller creators and give them a code. You know, it doesn't have to be like 9,000 copies to 9,000 little streamers, but maybe just like, you know, just like one here or there. You know, but I don't know. I'm just one man, you know. I'm not going to change the world. But speaking of Xenoblade Definitive Edition, SpaceKing, where's my Xeno?
Okay, so I got a story there. Okay, they had the games like marked up for like $5 or $10. I went to my local Walmart, and no joke, they finished correcting the price. Like they finished correcting the price as I was walking into the electronics aisle.
Oh.
Yeah, because they did the kitchen system, and
I would have bought like
really
5
sad.
copies and just given like one to each of my bros, you included.
I would have paid you back interest. So, but it's okay. But yeah, it would be great to have. So, I'm trying to think what else. I mean, like we could talk about Smash about Cameron, like you know, what got you to maybe into Smash sort of thing, yeah, unless you don't play Smash and you're just there for the Smash renders.
This started around maybe 17 years ago, if I'm thinking about this right. I had just gotten my copy of Smash Brothers Melee. I think it was 17 years ago. Regardless, I've been playing Smash since Melee. I accidentally left my GameCube on, woke up, and found Mewtwo on my fucking screen. I was terrified. But I'm not really that much of a Smash player. I just enjoy the content that comes out of it, and it's just fun to see what people can do and what I can create next. Because like, it's not really just a sort of I'm trying to think of where to go with this, or how to say this. Basically, at the end of the day, I don't play Smash as often as I used to. I just create stuff for it.
All right, yeah, cool.
Sorry about that.
That's okay. So you said about the content that comes out of it. Does the game or like any of the DLC appeal to you? Like, is there any like fighter that appeals to you most out of it, or?
I'd say the fighter that I've been the most excited about, I'd say the one I'm excited about, DLC wise, was definitely Sephiroth. And I'm not even a Final Fantasy fan. I just really think Sephiroth needed to be in Smash, since he's like the villain, you know. But like, trying to think about what else. The content for the game, I'm happy with whatever comes out. Because like, I don't want any character except for Isaac from Binding of Isaac, but like, I'm happy with whoever we get, because it's not really about who we get. It's about like, it's about having fun with them, and you know, because I was saying this earlier, people don't get that people just have massive, widespread arguments over characters in Smash, and like
Yeah.
it's so tiring to just scroll down and see like hose mad, hose mad, hose. It's tiring. I've seen it all.
Yeah. I mean, like we talked about this on the podcast as well about the whole, like, just instead of putting everybody's character down, why don't we just all support each other and just support each
Yeah.
other's character? Like, okay, so your character doesn't get in. Okay, that's fine. You know, it doesn't stop you from supporting it. Why didn't you just show support instead of putting each other down? That's what I never get with people. I don't get. I mean, there's always going to be bad people in the world, but is it necessary to just put people down about it? So that's just my opinion. Again, I'm only one man. You know, I've always hated that, especially like there's one example I can do as well, which are two communities like at each other, which is Shantae and Shovel Knight, but they're not at each other.
Oh.
They're good friends, but the whole thing with the death battle, you know, the DBX, should I say, got everybody like, oh, like hating on both sides. It's like, oh, he shouldn't win because of this, or she shouldn't win because of this, and he should have died. And said, haha, your character died. How do you feel? And it's like, do you really need to say that? They've even said on Death Battle and even because I watched Death Battle and the Death Battle cast and all that. Like they said, even we put all the data together doesn't mean that we like our word is law. You know, it's just fun at the end of the day.
It's fun and fan speculation.
And fan speculation, and it won't be fun when people keep putting other people down like this for their character. I mean, I haven't seen anyone. I haven't experienced it, but like myself personally, but I've seen it and stuff like this. I haven't seen like, oh, Marina will never get into Smash, but like I know she will never get into Smash, but I will never give some, never, you know, what's the word? Never stop giving my support to Marina. I always
you'll never not give support.
Yeah.
Shovel Knight for Smash put this the best that I've ever seen described here. The people who, like, for instance, put me down because I wanted Isaac and I didn't get Isaac in the base game, those kinds of people are the people that put him down because he still supports Shovel Knight, even though he's not in. Those kinds of people aren't they aren't being genuine. I feel there's a sense of disingenuity because they are very clearly putting down the characters that you want, so that they can then proceed to fill the conversation in the blank with the characters that they want to talk about. And so they think that by shutting down the individuals who they don't agree with, they can then force up their characters into the discussion points and thus sweep the fandoms they don't like under the rug and just pretend they never existed. Oh, Shovel Knight for Smash, that was never a movement. That was never mainstream. Nobody ever cared about that. Golden Sun, oh, that series is dead. Who cares about that? Even though we literally got King K. Rool, the deadest of dead characters possible. Right? So it's literally just people being completely disingenuous that just want to shut each other down so that they can validate, air quotes, the genuineness of their support, and it's not. It's like a bold-faced lie in that regard, right?
Yeah, it's the same with like what I was going to say. Well, I was going to get to your point. So, like, Isaac has probably got a better chance than a lot of characters. But then those people that say, "Oh, Isaac, he's not relevant," but those probably the same people that say that are probably the same people that say, "Oh, imposter stands a chance of getting into Smash and crewmate and stuff." That's probably the same sort of people, and it's just like.
I've seen people genuinely ask for Henry Stickmin in the game. It's just like, I don't think it's happening. If Isaac, an indie representative with like with an actual chance and being on a Nintendo console and just having this legacy behind him, basically starting the whole roguelike, or resurging the roguelike or roguelike, roguelite, whichever one it is. Basically, Isaac has a chance, but there's
Oh,
no way
you
in hell
clever
Henry
man
Stickmin
in the
has a
chat.
chance.
We have to give this man an award in the chat for this pun here. Deadest, you say, SpaceKing? I thought Zombie was the deadest character on the roster. Oh, you...
He's a really good
Okay, you win. Here, there's your claps. Now, don't you dare do that to me again.
The thing is, as well, it's like saying that about Isaac. I mean, Isaac's been on Nintendo consoles, has he not? And it's just like I said, the same people that says,
yeah, he has. He's been on the 3DS and the Switch.
Yeah.
I think the Wii U as well, but I'm
Uh-huh.
not.
I'm
I
not
can
saying
confirm that
because.
one.
Yeah, I'm not saying because he's been on Nintendo consoles. Like, oh yes, because of that he's been. I'm just saying he's probably got a better connection than he has than Henry Stickmin. That's all I'm saying. But it's just
Yeah,
like,
of course.
but it's just like putting someone down like Isaac, who's been like a staple. He's been assist trophy now twice. There's a lot of Golden Sun spirits in Smash as well. To put that sort of character down, but then say, oh yeah, Imposter's so likely. It's such a popular game, but yeah, it's only a popular game now. That's it. It's just a phase. So
I like how you both were talking about both of the different Isaacs.
yeah,
But you have both. The
I
points
feel
still
like-
stood regardless.
Yeah.
So that was excellent.
I feel
Excellent
like shutting
alliteration.
I feel like shutting down. I feel like shutting down what other people want, and then going to boost what you want. It's basically like just plugging your ears and going la 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 la. But like, yeah,
Mm.
it's just really terrible what people do to like try and get their point across.
Yeah. It's just it's to say it said like if you're gonna say that about Isaac, you might as well say that about Marina Lightyears. Marina Lightyears was only a Nintendo 64, game for the well, it was a game for Nintendo 64 even, and like you might as well say that about every other niche and not very popular game that's been on Nintendo consoles then. So, that's the thing. But yeah, at the end of the day, I do like what Sekarai's doing. Like even he said, like he did Minecraft Steve, then he's done Sephiroth, such a range of characters. It's kind of it kind of reminds me of my old YouTube channel. I'm actually kind of moving away from like some certain stuff, and it's kind of like a whole range. It's not just like oh yeah Minecraft and then Roblox character, like all those sort of characters. It's like a whole range of different characters, which is completely amazing from like gaming history, and that's what draws me to Smash. Like you could be literally anybody. Especially now because Sephiroth and Steve have probably just completely confused people of like they figured, oh yeah, definitely Crash next, and it's not Crash. It's like wait, what? And it's like someone else. It's not that person. It's Sephiroth. Okay, so who is it? Oh yeah, definitely Eggman is going to be next. So yeah.
Although, realistically speaking, I do think Eggman has a wonderful shot, and if it ends up being Mike Pollock's final performance as Dr. Eggman, that would be one wonderful send-off.
Yeah, I mean, people only just think that because of the whole, the villain. Oh, but then everybody does it. It's like the whole situation. Like every time a character is revealed, they think something else. It's like same with Steve. I mean, Fortnite could technically be in it, maybe, but it's like, people because of Steve, people think it's going to be Fortnite, and again, it could be. I don't know why I've just repeated myself, and. Yeah, it's just the same with Sephiroth. With it could be a villain next, like another villain, like Eggman. But maybe reading too much into that. But even though I would not mind Eggman in it, we do need another Sonic rep. So anyone would be good for me. I do prefer like another character more than others, probably Metal Sonic or even Silver. But I know we're gonna get
Dark Gaia.
Yeah.
Oh, to be honest, I think that's Sonic Unleashed, and I don't know who that is. So. But yeah, no, I'd rather have like it's either going to be Tails, Knuckles, or Shadow next if we do get one. But then if it's Eggman, then okay as well. I don't mind. So
yeah.
So what do you guys want to talk about now? Did you want to talk about like what characters you want to see, or I know we've discussed it more. What about you, Cameron? Like who do you want to see? Oh, you're not really bothered, or
was it Sephiroth revealed? Late November or early December What time was
No,
it?
he was revealed on December 12th. It was the first announcement of the main show of the Game Awards.
Yeah,
Everyone
it
is
was
here,
first
or at least I
announcement.
thought everyone was here, waiting for a
We're
surprise, and then
getting
poof, off.
we're now getting pretty close into that time period where we could actively start talking about another character.
I think it's I think what Papagino said. Always reference Papagenos. He said like amiibo theory still sticks. It's kind of like when amiibo come out near that time or on the day is where we get another Smash reveal usually. So it's in and around that time, which is 26th of March. And I've ordered all 3 amiibo twice because I'm crazy and I'm an amiibo addicted. So
Yeah, I've not pre-ordered them yet because I'm waiting for Bowser and Bowser Jr. next week.
Yeah, I think last time I checked, which is the other day, only Terry and Banjo are left. Byleth is completely sold out. Everyone loves Byleth. They said, "Oh yeah, she sucks, another Fire Emblem character." Well, everybody bought their amiibo, so so who's done it? Who done it?
I mean,
Yeah, I bet no one.
people rag on Byleth and the people who like her, but I really, pe- I'm gonna get hate when I say this, but I completely understand the inclusion of Byleth, considering that Three Houses was the single most successful title in the Fire Emblem series, excluding Fire Emblem Heroes, the mobile game. And to that angle, I feel like Byleth was more likely to end up as like a iconic long-term character for the franchise than, say, Corrin or Chrom may. Oh, actually, I can't say that about Chrom.
Yeah.
Chrom's recurrent enough at this point.
Yeah.
And Fire Emblem is now a bigger brand than, get this, Pikmin, Metroid, modern Donkey Kong, Star Fox. Yeah, you can see here, and I could keep going. Kid Icarus.
Ooh.
Oh
my gosh, I am so sorry.
No, you're
That's
good.
okay.
You're good.
It's okay. We've had a lot of sounds before, weird ones, eating.
It's Curse Day, as I said before.
Oh yeah, Kirby
All right,
too.
it's Curse Day.
Kirby, I just remembered that. And we're about on par in size with Paper Mario too. So you could see that Fire Emblem there's a reason that series gets focused on, and the people that tear people down that love it really irritate me because you have to kind of understand that at some level there's a difference between what Sakurai can do and what he's made to do. And I feel like a lot of people act like Sakurai is the be-all, end-all for everything in Smash Brothers. Like, I know that Papagino's made a fake reaction video as a joke to Byleth, but the way the fake reaction played off, that's like how some people actually reacted, unironically. And I hate those kinds of people.
Yeah. I mean, people was like that, but the thing is, it's like everyone was, because they thought it was a wasted slot and all this and everything like this. And I understood where they come from, because obviously I was one of those people, not saying like wasted slot, but I was thinking like another Fire Emblem character, seriously. But then, to be honest, like WAH made a good point when we talked about Byleth, and we talked about Byleth a lot. If it wasn't for Byleth, then we wouldn't know if we would have got first party characters in the Fighters Pass, and it opened the door for them as well. Like, you can get DLC now for first party characters, which is cool. I'd never thought of it that way. It's only because he twisted me round to Byleth because of that. I'm like, yeah, you make a good point, actually. And again, yes, I would have had any other character but another Fire Emblem character, but playing Byleth and playing it actually now, she's actually really grown on me. I say she because I always do the female. She's actually really grown on me and as a character, and I think, do you know what? She actually is unique. Yes, she's Fire Emblem, but she's actually really unique in the character. So, yeah, that's what I think. So I don't know how you guys thought that.
We lost half our viewers because we
Yeah,
were talking about that. Yay!
Yeah. So,
Aww.
it's all right. As long as Cameron's having a good time, that's all we care about.
Yeah.
Well, I think we're getting at the 55-minute mark, so we were going to go for about an hour for this episode, so probably going to have to start winding down soon.
Yeah. So yeah, we're gonna wind this down quite quick today. As said, like one because I know SpaceKing has to go because he has a really good day. I'm quite tired as well.
Yeah, I'm gonna
But
try and get a
I,
few
I
hours
say
of
I
sleep.
say I say quite tired, but I'm going to stay up and play something like maybe Fortnite or Among Us or something like that because one Fortnite I have to in a way because I got creator code now. I get custom royales. So if you guys want to play custom royale with me, let me know. Literally, I've got the whole map to myself. There's like 7 of us, and we've got the whole map to ourselves. So it's so cool. That's the cool thing about being a creator and playing Fortnite because you've got the whole map to yourself. It's so awesome. Or Among Us. I think I've done a vote on my Discord, and I think people want Among Us. I think. I'm just quickly checking announcements. 6. Oh my god, overwhelming. People want Among Us. I mean, I've been dying to play it again. So, but yeah. So, anything else you guys want to talk about before we maybe wrap it up?
I was gonna mention something, but I lost my train of thought. Oh, I got it back. Okay, any of you guys familiar with Balin Wonderworld?
I have no idea.
Yeah,
no.
yeah,
No,
yeah.
no.
I've heard of it. I've heard some pretty meh things about the demo.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's a bad game. I'm very sorry. Even though yes, it has the style of the Sonic team heavily, and it's by Square Enix, who develops Kingdom Hearts. It's bad.
And Final Fantasy and Chrono Trigger and Nier and etc.
Dragon Quest
and
yeah.
The World Ends with You and many other masterpieces.
Mm.
But anyways, now the thing
Mario
is
Sports
about that is I was just thinking about it how Sonic fans kind of got a double whammy of bad news the last couple weeks because a lot of Sonic fans were looking forward to Balin Wonderworld because like that's the classic Sonic team style with a lot of the old developers back, and the game just came out like the demo came out and just flopped. Like
I feel so horrible for any of the Knights fans that played Balin Wonderworld because like they must be on death watch right now.
Ugh. And then, like I said, double whammy. Then we immediately get slapped with the realizations and back-to-back confirmations that most of the voice actors that have been playing the Sonic characters for like the last decade are leaving. As well as some indication that Mike Pollock, who's played Eggman for like 15 years at this point,
I think it's 18, but regardless, it's just depressing because they're all being like let go.
Yeah, if Mike Pollock is gone, I'll be horrifically upset because I don't.
He's like
Jim Carrey was kind of funny,
perfect.
Jim Carrey was kind of funny, but that is not Dr. Eggman. That is a dude that vaguely resembles Dr. Eggman. I'm sorry I didn't like the Sonic movie, but I know that's an unpopular opinion, surprisingly. But
I was going to say, for me, the Sonic movie was okay. I mean, it could have been better. I don't get me wrong. I love the sort of Sonic redesign and stuff. But, I mean, like, what they could have done... I mean, does anyone care about spoilers for the Sonic movie that was released, like, was it 2 years ago? 1 year ago?
No, it's just that it felt like... 20th. It felt like 5 years ago because it was before the great human malware.
Well, if you haven't seen Sonic movie by now, just turn off the podcast right now. But what I'm going to say is, at the end, well, he's flying thing he's got. I'm quite surprised they didn't just do from the Sonic 1 game, the swinging ball thing he had. I mean, come on, you should have done that. And there's a lot of talking with the cop and his wife. And it's like, I don't want to hear this. I just want Sonic. I don't care about anything else.
Yeah, so Sonic fans kind of got a raw deal the last couple weeks, and then we get the announcement of this mysterious CGI cartoon, Sonic Prime, which is apparently going to be like the Sonic multiverse of stuff, which could be cool, but at the same time, it's just like, did we just blow up the entire existing Sonic VA cast because Netflix didn't want to work with them? Is that what we're looking at here? Because if that's the case, like you just turned me off to that immediately. and I'm just looking with bated breath at the next main Sonic Team game because Forces was a thing.
Forces
bad?
was
Is it worse
definitely a
than
thing.
Is it worse than Sonic 06 though?
No, no, no.
The story
Sonic-
is. I'll just flat out say it. The story in Sonic Forces is worse than 06. Because 06 is at
I
least
can
so
agree.
terrible that you could laugh at it. Sonic Forces is like its lore is so horrifically bad and poorly written that it like fan fictions by like the Sega Scourge that would theorized about what the plot could be were better. Fan fictions were better at predicting what the plot would be than what the actual plot was.
Well, look at
The
Sonic
generation
Mania.
since I've seen you.
It's like Sonic Mania. Sonic Mania was really good. That was made by actual fans of Sonic game that brought back all the classic Sonic stuff, and went really well. And then to tie it into a game that I guess they obviously didn't do, but Sega did. Sorry, into like Sonic Forces. Yeah, I think even some summarized it once up. I can't remember where I saw it. I heard it. Like you could just take out. You didn't even need classic Sonic in there. It wouldn't make no difference if he was taken out or if he wasn't there. It would make no difference to the story at all.
Yes, my Sonic Forces review. Somebody mentioned this in the chat. It was Nana. My Sonic Forces review was like I made a video, like one of those like speed up, slow down type videos, like when conditions are met, and basically it was like Sonic Forces, but all cutscenes. But every time Tails is a wuss, it gets faster, and by the end it was just like insta speed. Ugh.
All right, so
I believe that is an hour.
Cameron's see. Look, I like Cameron. Cameron's time watching us. Okay.
No, I would love to be here for longer, but obviously
we wanted you,
guys,
yeah. We would love to have you here longer, but obviously we're gonna just kind of just have it a quick one today, which we don't mind. I don't mind just doing an hour here and there. Sometimes it's good to have a short podcast. But Cameron, just to say, you're always welcome back on the podcast whenever you want. If you want to rearrange,
I would love to be back on. Just hit me up whenever.
Yeah, or just whenever you want to. If there's like, if Barney and Isaac comes on, I expect you to come back on the podcast and talk about it.
Even if he's just likes me.
Yeah. So, all right, guys, we're going to end it there. It's a short one today. As I said, like most of us are not feeling up to it. So, thank you guys for watching. Thank you, Cameron, for part of Team Destination to coming on. Hopefully, we can get the other members on another time, maybe. Just let them know we're more than welcome to have them on if they want to. And you can find Cameron and links to all Team Destination in the description. So, make sure you go and follow them. If you haven't, like Cameron, and why not? Why haven't you? They do Smash renders. I mean, why would you not want to follow him on Twitter? So, but thank you to the boys for joining me, and thank you, Cameron. And we shall see you guys next week. I don't know if we've got any guest plans next week. It's like as and when we usually have like guest plan for like the month in advance, but we're not quite sure yet. CJ usually gets a guest, so.
Yeah.
Anyway, so
people do not really answer my messages that much, so yeah.
Yeah, cool. We're trying to get bigger and bigger names this year if we can. We're going to try and just get as many people as can. If you guys watch any big Nintendo Smash YouTubers, let them know somehow if you got maybe a contact with them, and just go on the new podcast approaches, and then like in the chat you can ask them directly questions, and we'll get to your questions. Like, it's a shame not many people here to ask Cameron questions, but it's fine. We can have him back next time. Do not worry. So, all right. Thank you guys for watching, and we shall see you next time. Bye, guys.
Bye-bye.
See ya.